incumbents, at least in some states around the country, have been the target of critical ads going all the way back to February. And I know you've studied this world for a long time. In fact, even edited a book about the permanent campaign. But is it getting, this seems like it's starting earlier every year. And what does that mean for the system?
It is starting earlier. There's more of it. It's more intense. There are more ways in which outside groups can raise resources and deploy them for entirely electoral reasons. But the other piece of it, of course, is that they are really just following the lead of party leaders in Washington. The Republicans announced their campaign to defeat Barack Obama the first day of his presidency and have been engaged in a really aggressive war ever since. It's actually picked up speed with the election of a Republican majority in the House in 2010. But make no mistake, we don't have a government involved in policy making. We have a government involved in waging permanent warfare, and these extensive so-called issue ads being run are a part of that larger picture.
And it looks, and what's interesting to me about it is the role of these independent non-party groups. They're not the DCCC or the national party committees. They're groups sometimes started by veteran politicians, sometimes from different interest groups, and they have, because of the way the rules are nowadays, sometimes nowadays unlimited resources and often unidentified donors. And what does that do to let the public know where the influence is coming from?
It's really a stunning change. We have seen the virtual collapse of the regulatory system governing campaign finance in this country. Certainly pushed along by a series of decisions by the Roberts Court, but also involving actions and inactions by the Federal Election Commission, by the IRS, looking the other way when it comes to 501c3 organizations, C4, and C6s. The fact is, we not only no longer have a capacity to, as we did for some years, to keep corporate union treasury funds directly out of the campaign process. We now increasingly have much of this activity going undisclosed and unreported. The one piece of our campaign finance system that seemed for a while to be working pretty well was our system of reporting and disclosure. But that's no longer the case. There are ways of individuals and groups contributing unlimited sums of money and never having to have that fact reported to the FEC.